And Michael and Bob and Warren are here today and playing music over there, and I really appreciate that, and I know he would too. There's a few photos there of on the slides that Kip put together of him when we played once out in Centennial Park. Our family is deeply appreciative of the warmth and acceptance, the nurturing and help we've received from everyone here. Mom's book club and her Meadowbook friends are wonderful. Thank you so much.
Yeah. That's Jane. From Montana.
Hi, Anne from Montana. Thank you very much for coming. We have set out tables with displays ranging from the military, the war era. In the obituary, it talked about his photographs and his journalism, and these are wonderful displays of how good he was at it. So please take your time and go through the papers. The book that he wrote or compiled is here, the 2 volumes. This is Saint-Nazaire to Singapore, that he compiled a lot with Mom's help, with fellow officers from the war days.
Combined operations.
Operations.
And it was one of the first digitalized, because on ourroots.ca, where you can find people who wrote history, Canadian history. So he got in on it. And that other book has an article, too, that was compiled in Edmonton at that time. They were looking for war vets.
Stories. War
yeah.
vets, yeah. On this table we have Dad's black books. This is what he recorded and sketched and comments, and they're delightful to look at.
Some of them.
Some we didn't bring for delivery. And his art was terrific. This is a photograph of him at his happiest. He's doing a pastel on the front porch of a cabin on our ranch in Montana when we had a reunion in 1999 there. And I, in fact, have that pastel at home in Lewistown.
And I just want to talk about this one here because he was actually, he was definitely suffering from dementia when he did this work here. But it's quite remarkable. It's actually a portrait of Marilyn Monroe. I suggest you have a look at it. It's quite something. Yeah. Anyhow.
So explore our father and any questions that you have. The family have name tags.
So please go and have a cup of tea and goodies that Christine, my neighbor on Harrison, has put together. She's dinner's ready lady.
And if anybody would like to say something, we'll be quiet.
But please roam around.
Oh, of course,
Margaret
Day.
or Margaret Day?
Fulton. No, sorry, Margaret Fulton.
Well, does she want to do that now?
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
She does.
There's Margaret. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And I really feel honored to have been asked by Kit if I would repeat a few of the words that I had written on the news of David's death. And so this is a wonderful celebration of his life. And I realized after I had read the obituary in the paper, which you've probably all seen, that David really was a remarkable man and had led a very remarkable life. What I know, of course, when I hear about remarkable men is that there's always remarkable women. And really, my deepest sympathies, Kit, and to the whole family gathered here. Death of a loved one is always a mystery, and it can be pain and sorrow or blessed relief. And doubtless, it's a mixture always of both. There can be no remorse at the news of David's death. You and your family have certainly kept the faith throughout the long vigil with him, and showed him what every person wants, and that's love and respect. And to the very end. David went down the long road that we all will have to go someday, to the final exit, and he did it with grace, and he did it with company. Dying on New Year's Day seems to me to be quite symbolic. It means a new start. And David has gone off to that new start after death, about which we know nothing. And also, it's a new start for the whole family without David. He will be missed. The memories and the relationships, however, that have been formed over the years will never leave your hearts and minds. It seems to me that in David's case, some lines of Milton's came to my mind that are very suited to a man who's certainly worth remembering. Milton wrote, "Nothing is here for tears, nothing to wail or knock the breast, no weakness, no contempt, dispraise, or blame, nothing but well and fair, and what may quiet us in a death so noble."
Thank you so much, Margaret.
That's beautiful. Thank you. So Lorraine is here, and she is a piper, and she piped several times for my dad, and he adores the pipes, and he adored Lorraine. And so Lorraine, did you want to?
Pipers? No.
When she decides to play, we will all know. Thanks, Lorraine. Thanks for coming.
So please go and help yourself to tea.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're so